So, a common myth that people believe is that tornadoes cannot hit big cities. That is not true, and I'm going to debunk it. So, here's a graphic the Weather Channel put together. I'm sure someone else came up with the data, but this is good. So, I appreciate that the Weather Channel came up with this. Credit to them. I did not make this graphic. So, the highest concentration tornadogenesis is events that produce tornadoes. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but that is important to mention. Okay, so highest concentration, Oklahoma, from 1951 to 1985. But look at how it shifts. 1986 to 2020, highest concentration in Mississippi. In the Deep South, there is more poverty. Obviously, not everyone is in poverty in the Deep South, but there is a larger there is more poverty in the Deep South. And that's obviously unfortunate that more tornadoes happen there because it means that structures aren't always made maybe like aren't always able to be built in the strongest ways, and so they might be more susceptible to like tornado damage. But this also means there are more people in the way of the tornadoes. And so um there is a higher risk of cities getting hit by tornadoes now than there used to be. However, the risk is still relatively low for the most part because cities still make up a very small percentage of the total land area in the US. Of course, now the risk is higher, like I mentioned, but it's still relatively low for the most part just because it's more likely to go through a rural area or the suburbs than directly through downtown. One important thing to mention, Buffalo, New York got hit by an EF1 yesterday. Luckily, last I checked, no one was injured,